Yo, test. What up? Oh, man. Is my stream online? Yo, it is nice. Even like my YouTube stuff should work, right? See? Yes. I don't know why. Why is it working now? But what like don't we have like YouTube chat? Why is like YouTube chat not working? I mean, this would explain a lot, but you know, I freaking hate technique. It is what it is. Fuck all the technique and the tech stuff. That's not on my side today. Let's see, settings. Oh, don't know, I don't care. There's no YouTube chat, I guess. The other stuff is working, right? My kick chat. Yeah, okay. Kick is working. Which should work too. I don't know why, like the. I don't know. I don't get it. That's YouTube not working. Oh, wait, no, there is. Okay, whatever, man. Fuck it. It anyways. Hey, yo, what up, Pump TV? Your body excited? Tomorrow's gonna be the big day. So I'm just doing my light cardio today. I trained like 3 days in a row with like the weight training. I usually take like 1 or 2 days off and eat. And on night I was like, non-weight training days, be doing like these ones. Yeah, awesome, man. So I guess when tomorrow's going to be like the first big day for the weight training part, do you already have like a time when to go, like in the morning, after work, like evening, and what kind of like muscle group you're going to do first? Any like ideas already? I'm trying to go crazy, but definitely want to get. Yeah, totally. It's you can take it easy for like a few months, you know. Just get like used to it. That your muscles, joints, tendons, whatever it is, like used to like the weight training. I think this is like the perfect resistance for me. I'm breathing heavily, right? Kinda. Can still talk, but can definitely feel like the resistance going on. Awesome. 1 second, I have like 12:30 a.m. at the gym push day. Okay, cool. You got a training plan from Jeff. Okay, cool. Are you using like his like app, or is it just like one of his like recommended training splits on like YouTube? That's like for free. Because I feel like nowadays, big YouTuber has like their own app running. Either way, it's definitely like a good idea. Not doing anything wrong with it. Quite the contrary, you know. You're mostly doing everything right. Bit from YouTube. Okay, cool. So still like push pull legs, I guess, right? Okay, cool. What if you want to share it? What kind of like exercise are you going to do? I like Jeff Nippert so much. I watch like a lot of like his videos. I'm just like curious about what he thinks about like what should be within the push day, you know? Then Jeff Nippert for me is like someone that not only trains for mass, he trains naturally, focusing on building muscles, getting bigger, stronger, obviously, but also for like longevity and science-based as well. So like here's like a lot of like studies, research, and stuff like this. So that's like pretty interesting. I'm afraid to do legs because of my weight. Oh, you should not. The bigger you are, the stronger you are with your legs. Obviously, like maybe like some kind of like back squats. Everything is going to be hard, like technique-wise. And those back squats, or at some point maybe like front squats, like in a few years or whatever, they're definitely going to be like brutal to learn. But everybody started there. Damn, that feels amazing. That's like such a chill day today. I woke up at like 12 o'clock. I was laying in bed for like another 45 minutes or whatever. Was watching like some YouTube, Twitch, scrolling on my mobile phone. Everything like so easy. And first thing I did was like just drink like a cup of green tea, go on the PC, scroll like on YouTube again. I guess like this, like my kind of like, you know, can work on too much YouTube and stuff. And then at like 2 o'clock, you know, I had my breakfast. Quite late, but yeah. We had like 30 minutes of like sunbathing in the garden. You know, like t-shirt off at like 10 degrees or 11 degrees Celsius, but at least we got like some sunshine in. Okay, let's see. Ooh. bench press with dumbbells. Okay, so this is like the first thing that's really interesting to me. That so in terms of like, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong about it, but it's just the in terms of like how hard it is, like a movement to learn. Dumbbells are probably on my third kind of like, how do you like step 3 or whatever. I think like machine training should always be like focused first, because this is how you learn the technique, the movement, get a feeling for a muscle. You maybe want to go to barbells. And that's like the third thing. I would recommend switching to like dumbbells, because it's kind of like harder to do like a dual movement, press movement, instead of just like barbell bench pressing, compared to like machine training. So this is me, but if you're feeling, obviously you're gonna start with low weight anyways. So you're gonna learn it like the hard way. Maybe, just maybe, if you feel like you're missing a little bit like strength on the left side or on the right side, you're having like a hard time to really get like the technique right, just switch to like, every gym has like some kind of like bench press machine. Either sitting, laying down, whatever it is. Some kind of like machine press training. Shoulder press with machine, okay, cool. Deck machine, I guess you mean like the fly, right? Lateral raise machine, okay, cool. And overhead curl. Perfect, yeah. So you have like a good amount of like chest in with the press, fly. Then you're working on your front shoulder, which is important too, and on your side shoulder. So I'm having like a similar split. And then you do like the longer head of the triceps, basically, which is pretty good to do, because every kind of like push movement you do, you have already like the shorter head of the tricep involved. So it totally makes sense to focus more on like the longer part, like the overhead thing. Cool. Sounds interesting. So what do we have? Like we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exercises. Yeah, perfect. You don't have to go crazy with like 10, 15 exercises. And like, how many sets and how many reps? Kind of hard to explain what I wanted to explain to you. In terms of like difficulty, right? How difficult it is to learn like a new movement. At best, you kind of like start at like 0 or like the easiest as possible, right? And for me, it's always like machine training first, then barbell stuff, free weight barbell stuff. Even though obviously now you could argue barbell back squats or like deadlifts, king discipline, hard to learn. Yeah, but it's still like compared to like dumbbells, because yeah, it's kind of like 2 dumbbells. You have to like, just go to them to, yeah. Yeah, definitely sounds good. Especially if you're like interested in getting some activity rolling, right? Just like some movement in, and if you said you kind of like too heavy, it can definitely help to do like some extra cardio things. But I would still recommend focus on the weight training first. Obviously do your warm-up stuff and do like the cardio after, because you tend to be like obviously a little bit more tired because you did the weight training part. And if you do your cardio stuff first and you go kind of like exhausted into the weight training stuff, focus on weight training. If you're doing something right here, that's good. And long term, I can definitely recommend to maybe do like your cardio on like an even like complete different day. If you're not talking about like 60, 90 minutes of like cardio, right? If you just do like your 20, 30 minutes of like walking or whatever, treadmill, It's like good enough. I kind of like, you know the best what kind of like a goal is, where you want to be, right? And what like a focus should be. So there's definitely like a wise idea to focus more on weight training. Maybe starting to sweat a little. But definitely nice. Only kind of like one more sleep until you get like pushed into the abyss, into the, yeah. And hopefully you're gonna be there for like a long, long time. Take it really easy and chill for like a few weeks and months, and you can always do more. But if you do like your push-pull legs once a week, like 3 days out of 7, it's already good enough, Go like 6 times a week. If you want to do it, if you can do it, but there's like no need. Just want to catch a vibe at the gym. Yeah, cool. That's the most important thing anyways. To enjoy yourself as much as you can. And there's like so many different ways to train, If you don't like the push-pull legs for whatever reason, like the training system, maybe you like more doing like a full body workout thing. Try it out. But I would still recommend sticking to a training system for like a few months at least, and see how it is. You can always change. But I would definitely recommend not to do like any more than like a 3 split. For example, if you would split your body in like 4 days or 5 days even, I think there's like definitely no need for this in the beginning. Ja, what up, Mara? Hey. That's cardio day for me. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit struggling talking while biking. But only makes me stronger, right? You're gonna get used to this. I don't talk, oh no, this is why I'm streaming. And it just kind of like, it just shows me that I'm not in shape, for this. But yeah, we're gonna get better. But we're working with like some resistance. So even with some kind of like low tempo, right? Low speed here, but we still have like number 11 out of like 24. It's not crazy bad, but closely to halfway with the resistance in, Never tried like 33 or 34 yet. That's 24, sorry. Like, this already feels like good enough. So I changed my network, by the way. So if you guys see like any like difference, probably like internal like stability only, just let me know if it's like worse or yeah, kind of like the same. So we so we got our like fiber connection like a week and a half ago maybe, and I just had like my gaming PC on the new fiber connection for like a few days now, and just today I switched like the whole room to it. My Alexa speaker is not working still. For whatever reason, it's broken. At least it plays like music, and it seems to be like the connection is running. I really hope it's going to be like stable enough. Yeah, like before noon or like before like 4, 5, 6 p.m., the gyms are usually like pretty easy, pretty, how to say it, like dude, my English sucks today. Like a low amount of people, especially like in the morning hours. It's such a different vibe. And as long as crowded, exactly, thanks. It's gonna get like more and more crowded when everybody gets off work and, if you can do it early morning hours or like around like noon, perfect. And as long as you're getting it done, perfect, it's just like, and your own like rhythm. If you pass out, we can call for emergency and ask if they come. Appreciate the positivity or like the help, Mara, but I think I will be long dead by then, without sounding too like negative, but I don't think you're not gonna reach someone as quick as possible to get someone from like Twitch stuff or whatever working on this, figure out where I live, and then get like the ambulance by like time. So it's not as bad. I feel pretty good, Even in night hours, yeah, I used to train at like midnight or like past midnight. That is like for like all the OGs, past midnight, nobody has to get like up early, and it's this like a whole different vibe as well. Morning hours, after work hours, or after midnight. So these are like the three huge like vibe things, It's different. Here's on Friday like 10. Okay, I mean, obviously Friday or weekends is like different. When people don't have to get up on Saturday or like Sunday, obviously the gym can be like crowded until like midnight. Yeah, totally get it. But it's like still getting like a little bit more relaxed, I feel like. And it's completely depends like on the location as well where you go to, right? But the attention, yeah, exactly. That's definitely what counts. So I don't know what's going on with my diet currently. It's showing like 87.6. It's probably like too far away. So we gained like a little bit again, but let's see how it's going to be like tomorrow. But I think we're still on track with the diet. Obviously feeling like still way too chubby, but this is something that's going to last for like another 2 months most likely. But yeah. At some point when I feel like I cut my goal like 1.5 up to 2 kilograms a month, I'm gonna celebrate with double fast food. What I mean with this, I'm looking forward to like, I always have like my special pizza a week, right? My margarita chicken pizza with like chicken slices on it. But I also enjoy a second dish like lasagna, kind of like pasta. But alone the pasta I think is like easy like 1K calories. So yeah, not yeah, we can't allow it yet, but maybe at some point, if you're good enough this month, we're gonna get it like once. Like as long, Mara, if you really get like some food in and it's not affecting your sleep, in terms of like, oh, you kind of like have to go to bed at like 12 or whatever, or like you have enough time to rest between like your workout when it's finished and go to bed. You can eat something if you have to, and I can always recommend at least, getting some good food in before the workout at some point, like an hour-ish or like 2, and then have like a good meal like after as well. Ooh, man, I can't see shit anymore without my glasses. Was it? It's like so weird. Woo! You definitely know what's up when you can't get your shirt off. You definitely know what's up then. Okay. You're gonna change. Ooh. Tell me more about your special pizza. I mean, it's not like a special pizza, but for me, it's just like, can you say like a compromise? Like, it's not like crazy bad, and you get like a bunch of protein with it, you know? So it's the chicken, at least the chicken slice on it, at least gives me like a good idea that, okay, even though I'm going like a little bit like over calories here, you're getting like the protein in with some extra fat, obviously, but it's good enough. And I don't mind those carbs either, you know? Sometimes when I really want to carb up, I get like it's called a Pirata Special, like basically just like a plain pizza with spaghetti, like pasta on it, like pasta bolognese or spaghetti bolognese. It's amazing. But it's basically the whole pizza and some extra pasta on it, you know? I can't tell you it's something I'm totally fine. Like I said, I feel like once or twice having like some fast food, it's no issue at all. If you're like active, if you don't go like 5K calories extra today, I don't know how much you ordered like from McDonald's, right? If you didn't order like 10, 15 cheeseburgers or whatever it is, good, it's good. So I'm trying, like I said, once a week is good enough for me. The rest of the days, hey, I don't mind how's it going. I come in. So once a week fast food is like good enough for me and motivates me to cook my own food like the other 6 days. And but this is me. Everybody might be like a little bit different. And I don't necessarily need it, but it's like still nice to have like a pizza a week still, you know? Even if I'm like still like dieting down to like, I don't know, like below like 15% body fat, what my weight scale tells me is probably like even like a little bit like lower. Yeah. Ooh. It's just 2 burgers, yeah. Good. You get a bunch of protein with it. It's good, you know? I feel like it's like less cheating as long as you get like a bunch of protein with it, you know? If your goal is maybe not to get like completely shredded, even though two burgers are not going to make like a huge difference there. Is it a pure cardio? Oh, yeah, it is. I had like some tech issues today. So I wanted to start a little bit earlier because I wanted to do my shoulder routine, my mobility stuff, and some stretching, basically my lower back stuff. But most likely the pizza's gonna arrive in like 40 minutes. So and we have like another 30 more minutes here. So it's probably like a little bit like, yeah, not possible with like time. I'm gonna do it like later, I guess. And it's my second weight training off day. So no weight training for me, but we enjoy like some cardio. You know, you're gonna lose those. If I can, I do like something like every day. But yesterday, for example, was like one of those days where 90% I just slept. I don't know how and you know how this was possible, but I slept so much yesterday. I even thought about maybe doing like my cardio session yesterday, but everything got so late and I was already like getting like my food ready, and I don't know. I couldn't motivate myself basically to do like something active, so I said, okay, one whole rest day where we do like nothing at all. You take it. You want to look good, but for this year, it's out of the reach. I mean, you still have like 3 more months to go until like summer, or like 2.5 months. I don't know when it gets like warm, right? You can definitely change a lot within like 2-3 months. Long term, the goal should always be building up some muscles, right? And obviously, this is gonna take some time. No, you have to be patient with this, and you definitely have to think like long term. In terms of like losing some fat, belly fat, you can definitely, change a lot within like a few months. Pizza Sunday, you know how it is. You have your pizza Fridays, and I have like my pizza Sundays. It's just like so fitting because like you're selling like spices on like weekend markets and like on market on Saturday and Sunday. My parents do this like 30 degrees in here. At least like this kind of like corner where like the sun shows like gets in. Just realizing it. Maybe that's why I'm so sweaty. Anyways, but like my parents come home at like 7, I think, or like 8 or 6, or like 6:30, and it's always kind of like once a week is kind of like family pizza time, basically. And I'm obviously, I can more like adjust to the time than they're like hungry once I get like back from the market thing, right? And I don't mind if I just like reheat it, or like, best like today I'm doing like my cardio stuff or like my weight training stuff before I'm, let's see. Okay. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty awesome. What is it like on it? It looks like wait, did you put like the dessert on it? No. But yeah. Good. I can stay away from like a lot of like sugar things, but cookies are like the hardest thing for me to say no to. And just seeing this, it looks amazing. With like those like plain cookies with like some chocolate in it or whatever, you can't go wrong with that. Is it like tuna or what is it? It's definitely some kind of like margarita cheese, right? Tomato sauce. Oh, there's like pepperoni as well, I think, right? Not like the other ones. Nothing bad with taste like that, yeah. For me, it definitely feels better to do like something active every day, even if it's just like this, like a little bit of like biking for like 60 minutes. Edit pics up. Yeah, I see it. I have it like open right now. I'm just wondering what like those like pieces on the pizza is like. I didn't know it's like some kind of like pepperoni. This, for example, this would be a little bit too much for me right now. I'm trying to stay like low on the fats. This is why I rather have like chicken on it instead of like those like pepperonis. But what else is on it? It's okay. It's like small salt. Okay, yeah. So this is like sadly like a double no for me, since it would probably be easily my completely like daily fat intake, just this pizza alone. Don't get me wrong, it must be like delicious as heck, but yeah, and obviously I would eat the cookies too. But yeah, good thing I don't have like anything available. This is not the regular pizzas. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I never tried like pepperoni, sausage, and salami. But sounds interesting. But I'm like pretty boring with my pizza. No, I choose to believe that chicken sliders are supposed to be maybe a little bit healthier than having like salami, pepperoni, and sausages on it. At least like fat-wise. Since you want to get rid of this, you have to kind of like, you have to make some decisions, Obviously, you can always like train it off, but I feel like I'm already like so active. From my point of view, I don't want to do more. And yesterday it shows just like some days are just like plain bad days. Where I just do like nothing at all. And other than like a little bit of like working, obviously. Since we got to sell our stuff like on the weekends too, there's like sometimes like an hour or two, like 3 hours of like some work at home, basically. Awesome. You can see the sun coming in, right? And this piece is gonna grow once, the sun comes out like completely. Like my nose is like so blocked. Could be definitely better. I think it's time for like a nose job again, I got like this thing where you can wash like your nose with. I don't know what it's called. Some kind of like nose shower. So we have like another like 20 more minutes. Definitely good enough. So like, everything goes as planned. My next 3 days, like starting tomorrow, it's gonna be most likely push legs. So I don't know whatever. Like I'm able to train my legs again, and Thursday, Friday is like off. I think since like Thursday, I have like a dentist appointment. And I get like something fixed like up here and like some lower thing fixed. So it's definitely nice to have not like a training day on this day. And yeah, it's kind of good that it's supposed to be my off day. Jealous of the sun. Yeah, me too. I don't feel it. It's kind of like up here, but I was able to sit in the garden for like 35 minutes, I think, overall. T-shirt off at like 10, 11 degrees. But when the sun came out, it definitely felt like warmer, but yeah. Slowly but surely, it's gonna get warmer and more sunny. I definitely appreciate it. What's upper? Do you know what that means? But it's not raining like here. Oh yeah, it definitely sucks as well. But you need the rain as well. I definitely know what it means. Do you know what it means to have upper tomorrow? Are you ready for like this one exercise that I always recommend to you? Oh, Charlie, you just like rejoined the Discord as well, right? But there's nothing going on like anyways, or like not too much. If you're here and stream, you don't miss anything, I guess. Bloody dips. Exactly. Is it like tomorrow? Can you like implement it in your trainings plan tomorrow? Okay, awesome, nice. Like I said, my recommendation is choose like a weight that helps you, pushes you up, right? That you can maybe do like 12 repetitions with the weight. And you keep like 1 or 2 reps in or whatever, right? Or like 3 reps in. And try to push like forward a little bit. And try to implement your chest as good as you can. And I personally would recommend go quite deep, but not like too deep that it hurts like a shoulder, obviously, right? So find like a range of motion that feels good to you. It's supposed to stretch your shoulder, right? But it should not stretch your shoulder too much that you have like any pain or whatever. Some people experience maybe like some pain while doing dips. Yeah, like I said, don't make it too easy, but also don't make it too hard. That you can do like your 12 repetitions, like 3 sets maybe. And remember the weight, you know? Maybe you're going to start with like 15 or like 20 kilograms, right? On the weight stack. And if you keep doing this, I swear, you're going to lower it to like 10 kilograms. This is going to come really, really quick. But you just got to start like doing this. But your whole upper body benefits from it. It's like the upper body squat. It's so freaking good. You know? Your shoulder loves it, your chest, your triceps. Yeah, sounds good. But you can totally go up to like 12 or 15 reps as well. But I would still recommend, especially like doing it like the first time, don't make it too hard, you know? See that it feels like good at first and you're really working like on the movement and the technique. It's like 8 reps could be already like quite intense, right? You're gonna get used to this slowly. Yeah, definitely sweaty. So I'm tracking like this pizza as well, but it's only just like guessing. So it's not like 100%, but you know, I have like no idea about how many calories this pizza actually is. I'm just guessing it, but for like three years now. Yeah, cool. Yeah, but this is also what you want to achieve, right? If you have your leg day and you can go for like a running session after this, or like the next day, you're not feeling anything at all. It's either you're really, really good, that your body adjusts to your weight training freaking quick, or you maybe like the intensity was not good enough, or like the volume that you know, you should have done like a little bit more. You don't have to get like crazy sore muscles, but I feel like if you have like a proper leg session, you gotta feel it afterwards. If you walk some stairs at least, or like next day. But I also have like days where it hits like a truck. You have sore legs for like 4 days. But sometimes the next day I don't feel it like as intense, for example, right? Maybe just need like 2 or like 3 days to recover from it. Already depends a little bit, but. Whatever kind of like cardio you do, I can definitely recommend doing it whatever you like doing. If I had like a treadmill instead of this one, I would definitely do like those treadmills too. But this is the only cardio piece I have. And this is like, I can still do this, even with like a slight leg soreness, you know? Might be not like the smartest idea, obviously, to go like too heavy on this here with the resistance. I don't know, it just feels like, you know, definitely good. And if I feel like my legs are still way too sore, I double down the resistance. I go like easier, but I feel like today you're gonna get like the full thing in, you know? Since I have like most likely another like 2 days or even like 3 days to recover with my legs. Could be possible. Elliptical trainer or bike. What is like elliptical? Is it like this thing where you have like a foot in and you do like these ones? Okay, yeah. No. Fun is if you do it like backwards. Like it feels like so different. At least like I think like mostly every kind of like gym equipment can do this. Walking forward with it, but also walking like backwards. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's probably like another name for it as well, but I know what you mean. I have it done as well. What for? It's same as like backwards walking. It gives you like a different kind of like muscle group involvement. It's nice. If you get bored of like walking, you know, forward, you can just walk like backwards. I swear, try it out. But don't make don't make like a quick transition, you know, when you pump in whatever you have forward and then suddenly you wanna get like backward, you know. You have to kind slowly, you know, slow down or whatever, and then, you know, once you have like all the momentum out of this. Oh no, they were not. Good. Just like backward doing, you know, or backward like running or like using the machine. Yeah, I definitely miss my gym times as well. But yeah, we got everything we have in here. Like my old gym where I used to go for like, I have like no idea when I got my membership there, but I was like over like 10 years like member there, like platinum member, whatever, you know. I had my gym membership for such a long time. And this was my first gym membership as well at this same spot. I got some kind of like, we're gonna translate this really quick so you know what I mean. So like, I got like a delivery for like the heating, right? Some kind of like oil or whatever it was. But they pumped it in the wrong tube, if you can follow me. So like all like I don't know how many liters it was, they pumped, you know, like the heating stuff, this like oily shit, like really thick, into the wrong tube. And the whole trainings area, the whole machines, everything was soaked in like this oil. So they had to like, what is it called? Like shut it down. Because everything was damaged and it was kind of like not possible to train there anymore. They got it like redone now. I've not been there since then, but this kind of like accident, getting like some heating oil or whatever delivered, and for whatever reason, those guys were pumping it into the wrong pipe, and everything landed on like this whole like trainings area and on the machines. I just saw like a video of it, you know, that you had like an upper level and like a lower level, and going to the lower level, you had some kind of like stairs, and you could see like the oil completely soaked, everything like a waterfall, you know, going down. And it was just like, yeah, kind of like a total damage, you know. This was like the end of my first gym ever, basically. But they had like a second one, like close to this location. So I was like pretty lucky at least that I had like an alternative, but Yeah, the old one was like so much cooler. Yeah, accidents definitely happen, you know? You got really good equipment out there. Yeah. I mean, it's enough. You usually don't need like too much. But I would love to do like some kind of like machine training again, you know, for like a few weeks to just simulate like some different muscle growth or like do like something different, you know, like my body is not like used to. Obviously, you got like so many different exercises that even with like free weight training, it should not get boring, but yeah, I miss those machines too. That's for sure. Make a bigger weirdo. Yeah. Well, I feel like, and this is like my point of view nowadays, everybody that goes to the gym is like there for like one reason. And most of the people just really don't care what the other one is doing. And this is what I think. Obviously, you're going to look at some time doing the sets or whatever when you're like bored, right? And you're waiting for your next set to come up or, you know, but I think in general, you can do whatever you want. Ooh, I think we have like 50 more minutes maybe, or 5 more minutes. Something is wrong with the clock, dude. It was a bit weird to start with. I mean, yeah. Like the gym, what I went to was like, the weirdest thing for me was that you had like everywhere like mirrors, you know? Even like in between those like machines or whatever, wherever you would look at, you had some kind of like mirrors set up, and I didn't get it. Why do you have to look at yourself in the mirror while working out? But it totally makes sense, you know? Yeah, but look at like the Dutch mountain, like the Dutch giant. What is it, like 220 or whatever? I think this is like quite tall, you know? Don't you have like only like 190-ish? I mean, obviously it's like still tall, don't get me wrong. Compared to like my tiny like 179. Are you ready for the question? Okay. I will probably run away. You know, I think this kind of a question, I would probably, okay, sorry, dude, I just got a call, you know, we got to run. Well, I was like, what question? Yeah. And he was, how to, okay. Okay. I was so thinking like something different, you know. He was stood up and he was, oh, interesting, okay. But you're like 192 or like something like this, or was it like 193? Like how tall? Or was it like 188? I can't remember. You are like okay, okay. Probably like, okay, I thought you were like below like 2 meters. Okay, yeah, this is definitely you know, this makes like a difference then. Over like 2 meters, damn. But the good thing is, once you get to build up some muscles, it's gonna look even like better, you know? But it's gonna take like a little bit of time. But he was all 99. Okay, yeah. I guess like we had like a face-to-face conversation. Don't need to look up as well. Yeah, like 20 centimeters, right? Yeah. But you can still do like, so I don't know, you probably didn't watch like the weight training session from like Jesse James West with like the Dutch mountain, the Dutch giant. So he built like his own home gym because he was not able to work out in a proper gym because of his like height. He's like 220 or something like this, right? He's like so freaking tall. And he basically had like no way to really use like all the machines, at best, and this was definitely quite limiting for him. But you don't have to trust him, you have to trust yourself, Stick to it, consistency, but also just for like health reasons, it's like already like important. Ooh. We're gonna do 1 more minute. But it's up to you. This is like the cool thing. If you should realize at some point that you think, okay, I think I might getting too big. I don't like the appearance anymore. It's totally fine. You just have like a different training approach then. You're just gonna don't progress too much on the weights anymore. Kind of like stick more like to the weights and kind of like, I don't know, focusing more like on health factors then, right? If you feel like you're getting too big, just don't progress too much on the weights anymore. This would be like my recommendation. But I think until this comes, just train for like 10 years consistent, and then you can decide. But you should always be like happy with it, right? If you feel like it's getting too big, especially like while you're already like so tall then, but now I'm gonna remember that you're like 2'2", Ooh. Why the heck I'm like so out of shape right now? We're definitely doing the running sessions. The help. We burn like 1K calories, at least that's what like my thing told me. Don't think it's like really like 1K, but yeah. But it's totally like a normal transition. If you just started working out, it feels weird and it's just like, I don't know, a little bit like out of place, But you're gonna get used to this. You want to, I mean, do whatever you think is like right, Whatever you feel like, But I think if you enjoy the workouts with your trainer and you benefit from it, I think it's a nice thing to say, to tell him that, it's fun or whatever. I'm slowly getting into like the vibe, and I think it can definitely help him as well. That he definitely knows he does like something right. Yo, Simon, what up? I think that's it, boys. Kinda like have to shower within like 9 minutes now. I think it's gonna be brutal. Let's see. Don't think the pizza is already here. Must be like, okay. Oh, can't barely stand anymore. Skipping your leg day today. Oh, why? Are you skipping your legs? I mean, I skipped my leg session like last week as well, but only because of my running session. Don't even like move. I don't know how much you guys can see, but you're like soaked. You're definitely like soaked in sweat. But yeah, I really hope some of you are not skipping your leg session because you just want to, and you have like, like reasons for it. I'm feeling a bit down from working today, so also integrating Things I want to be. Okay, yeah. That's like good enough then. So for me, it's always like I'm trying to be honest to myself. If I'm like too tired or whatever, I'm trying to push myself to go into it. But I'm really like exhausted, and I feel like, dude, the workout's going to be shit anyways. You know, I'm going to call it. I'm give it like another rest day. But if you're already doing like your stuff and it's just like your second leg day or whatever, it's definitely not like too bad. Sometimes it gets to be event. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. But nice. Hey guys, thanks for keeping me company. I might be back tomorrow with my pole day if everything goes as planned. The next few days I want to do my weight training. Yeah, but we have like 8 more minutes or whatever to shower really quick. Then the pizza arrives. Yeah, I hope you guys have a nice rest Sunday, and yeah, hopefully see you guys the next 2 days. And let me know, Mara, how your dips are gonna be, tomorrow or when you do it. Not going to deadlift so and oh no, totally not. You're gonna be like full power for this, yeah, full energy. Yeah. Okay, have a good one, Mara and Simon, everybody else. Peace, much love, and see you next time. Bye.